We're back! Making autumn cookies!
Morning everyone, it's lovely to be back with you all again in lockdown number 2. Didn't think we'd be doing this, but we wanted to bring some joy to your Saturday mornings. And we thought we'd start with the autumn leaf cookies. So we have been, I've been collecting some leaves in the garden. We've cleaned them and dried them. Cleaned them and dried them. And we are going to be using these as templates. But the first thing we're going to do is make the cookie dough. So hopefully you've all got your ingredients ready and weighed. If you have any shout out questions or anything, just ask away and we will try and answer them as best we can and say hi to you. So should we start?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So we'll try and go slowly so that everybody can keep up with us. And if you do have questions at all, just ask away and we'll try and answer as many as we can. So, first thing is we need to turn the oven on to 170. So 170, and if that's a fan oven, what's that, Willow?
150.
Yes, 150 if you've got a fan oven. Okay, so pop your ovens on. Right, so whilst we're waiting for everybody to do that, should we do a couple of shout outs?
Yes.
Okay, so Willow, you start on the first one.
Good morning to Olivia and Jake.
Good morning, Olivia and Jake. How about you, Poppy?
Good morning, the Bedford.
Oh, good morning, Bedfords. Another one?
Good morning to Lottie and Mia.
Good morning. Oh, it's lovely to have you back.
Good morning, Poppy Smith.
Oh, a Poppy, another Poppy. Another one?
Good morning to Magdalene and Amelia.
Good morning. Let's do one more for now.
Good morning to the McFarlanes.
Oh, good morning, the McFarlanes. Okay, so let's begin. And we'll do some more shout outs in a moment. We will just put our leaves to one side. By the way, if you don't have leaves, we will be using a circle cutter as well. So don't worry if you haven't got leaves. I'll show you how to make leaves with a cutter instead. Right, you need your mixing bowl, a nice big mixing bowl. So probably this one's yours. And in your bowls, you need to add your flour. Oh, Willow, we've got to do this shout out now.
No.
So Willow, I think you need to do this shout out. Good morning to
Mr. Dudley and Hannah.
Oh, Mr. Dudley and Hannah. It's Willow's deputy head teacher at school. Whoa. Okay, so in our bowls, we're going to add our flour. So that's 175 grams of plain flour. We've already got ours in our bowl, so we don't need to do that. So if you could do that first. Okay, so then the next ingredient goes in is the butter. So that's 75 grams of butter. Now it's really important to use butter and not margarine for cookies. I don't know if you know that, but if you're making cookies, butter is the best thing to use because it doesn't contain water. If you use margarine for cookies, it makes them spread in the oven. So that's quite a good tip. So the butter needs to be in bits, so little bits, just to help. It helps with mixing up the flour and the butter. So just break it all up rather than having one big lump of butter in your bowl.
Can I do it with my hand?
You do it with your hands, you can do it with a little knife or a spoon. That's it. Okay. Right, so what we need to do with the butter is now rub it together in your flour, almost like when you're doing a crumble topping. You want to just, with your fingertips though, not your main bit of your hands. Well, Poppy, do you know why we use our fingertips?
Yeah, because it's the coldest part of our hand and we don't want to make it all warm.
No, we don't want to make it warm, so you're right. We can't use the main part of our hands because that will melt the butter. So we just use our fingertips to break it up so that the butter doesn't melt. Okay, so just break it all up, rub it all together. Whilst everybody's doing that, we'll do a couple of shout outs, shall we? So, Poppy, do you want to do one?
Okay, good morning to Nanny and Grandad Rye.
Oh, good morning, Nanny and Grandad.
Good morning to Jess and Julia Hutchinson.
Oh, good morning.
A special good morning to the Gammon.
Good morning to the Gammons. Hopefully that's Gammons Hertfordshire wide. There's quite a few of them that join on a Saturday. So that was lovely.
Good morning to Evie Winder.
Good morning. And the Sheep family, good morning. Do one more, Poppy.
Good morning to a special Jack Rose.
Oh, good morning, Jack Rose. Okay, how are we doing?
Good.
Yep, pretty much there. So what you want is not big lumps of butter in your bowl. You want kind of almost like breadcrumbs kind of consistency. So I will show you that with the camera. So I'm going to carry this bowl over. I'm just going to show them your one so we know what it needs to look like. So it needs to be, hopefully you can all see that, it needs to be that kind of texture. So no more big lumps from your butter, just like breadcrumbs really. Okay, do you want me to take a little bit? Yeah, you do have flour on your face. That's better. Right, so hopefully you've all got your butter all rubbed in now. So what goes next is our ginger. So the ginger goes in. Now, if you don't like ginger, then you don't have to add it. Or if you only like a bit of it, you can just put less in. We need to put in 3 teaspoons of ginger. So, but if you only want to put 1 in, that's fine. It's up to you really, how you like it to taste.
I don't really know what ginger tastes like.
Well, it's like gingerbread, like your cookies.
Oh yeah, okay, great.
All right. Do you want to put ginger in or not?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Right, let's do a couple of shout outs.
My first shout out, guys, to Nanny Carol.
Oh, good morning, Nanny Carol. Here you go, you can put 3 spoonfuls in. Good morning to the Carvers. Oh, good morning. And to Freddie Philpott.
And to, I'm sorry, Zara. Okay.
Poppy's trying to read it from it. So, good morning to Zira Akalidis. So, hopefully, we've said that correctly. Good morning.
Good morning to Florence Sherrington.
Oh, good morning, Florence. Right, let's put the next ingredient in. So the next thing that goes in is 1 teaspoon of mixed spice. So again, you don't have to put this in, but it does add a really nice flavour, and it smells good too.
Oh. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, just one of those. Right. So somebody's asking if we use fresh or minced ginger. It's unfortunately not. It has to be ground, I'm afraid. You could add cinnamon if you don't have ginger, or you could just add vanilla if you just want vanilla cookies, but fresh ginger won't work in this one, I'm afraid. Okay, so mix your spices all around. Right, so what we need to add next is our sugar. That goes in next. And that was 50 grams of sugar. That's it. And also some bicarbonate of soda, so a teaspoon of that goes in. That way.
Oh, there we go.
No, teaspoon.
Oh yeah.
Small one, small one. That's it. So a teaspoon of bicarbonate. Okay, so give that all a good mix around. Okay, so I'm going to say good morning to Evie and George. Good morning. And a good morning to Maya Tayaki. Good morning. And a good morning to Megan Day. And do you want to do one?
Good morning to Chloe.
Good morning, Chloe.
And I think this is correct. Good morning to Ruben and Rowan.
Yeah, I guess it's Rowan or Rowan. Rowan, maybe. Good morning. And good morning to Kobe. Hope you're managing okay with your arm injury. Hopefully being able to do this with one hand.
And good morning to, James and Madeline.
Good morning. Oh, and do you want to do the top one? Good morning to
Lisa, Martin, and Isla, and Izzy.
oh, baby Izzy. Since lockdown, Lisa and Martin have had a new addition. So it's lovely to have Izzy join us as well. Okay, so what we need to add next is some golden syrup. So that's 2 tablespoons of golden syrup goes in next.
This is new.
It's okay, I've done it already. So 2 tablespoons go into that.
Okay.
Do you want me to do it? So it can be quite tricky. Sometimes you might need somebody to help you squeeze on your golden syrup because it's quite hard to squeeze unless you've got a tin of it, of course.
Wait, how many?
2 tablespoons. So whilst Willow's doing that bit, you can do your bit. Your hands are smaller, so you might find it a bit tricky. Sorry, the dog's having a drink in the background. Okay, yeah, so it does often, you do need a little bit of, it's a kind of a 2-person job sometimes if you've got a tube of, that's it. Oh my goodness, Poppy. All right, now you do your second one.
That's quite hard.
Okay, so don't mix this in yet. I'll tell you what to do next.
Eventually.
Okay, that's it. Well done. Brilliant. Good girl. Well done. And then another one from you.
Hold this.
Shall we say a good morning to Libby and Sienna and Jensen, and a good morning to James and Maxwell Tutt. Good morning, lovely to have you back with us again.
And good morning to Roman and Auntie Lily.
Oh, good morning, Roman and Auntie Lily. Hope you're being good, Roman. No screaming.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't. Right, so before we stir in the golden syrup, we now need to add the water. So the water helps it to all bind together. Now, I've just had a question saying, has the sugar gone in? Yes, it has. So we've already added the sugar. So make sure all of your ingredients are in now. So I'll just give you a little bit of a reminder of what's gone in. So 175 grams of plain flour. We've had 75 grams of butter. We've had 3 teaspoons of ginger, 1 teaspoon of mixed spice, 2 tablespoons of golden syrup, 50 grams of caster sugar, and now we're just about to add 2 to 3 tablespoons of water. So the water binds it all together. So if you go for it, girls, just put your, you may need a little bit more than that, it just depends. So start off with 2 tablespoons first. And then start to mix. Just mix it all in with the golden syrup. And what will happen, big lumps will form. So you don't want too much water because you don't want it to go too sticky. So, which is why we do it gradually. So let me just add a little bit more water for you. So what you want to do is try and mix in the golden syrup and the water together so that it all mixes in. That's it, well done, keep stirring. So if you've got any ideas for next Saturday, do let me know. It'd be nice to have some ideas from you. We will be continuing all throughout, hopefully till Christmas. Not that we're going to be in lockdown till Christmas, hopefully, but thought it'd be quite nice for us to be back throughout December as well. But if you do have any ideas for next week, let us know and we will do it. Okay, right, so Poppy, don't add any more water. I'm just going to show everybody yours. So what you'll see here, Poppy's got, hers has come into big lumps there, see? So what we're going to do now is test it to see if it all makes one big ball of dough. Okay, so we're going to try it. If it's still powdery, then we add a bit more water. So try and bring it all together. That's it.
Shall I bring mine together?
Yeah, bring those together as well, just to see. If you've got quite a lot of flour at the bottom of your bowl, then that means you need a bit more water.
We can bring mine together. It's still a bit wet though.
So if it's a bit wet, then you can just add a bit more flour, but let's have a look. Ready?
Yep.
So just what you want to try and do is stick it all to the bottom of the bowl.
Okay,
And the bottom
it's
of the bowl.
sticking together.
If it's a bit sticky, Willow's is a little bit sticky, so that means we're just adding just a little sprinkling of flour over the top, just to make it less sticky. What's happened to yours then?
Mine is perfect.
Oh, yours is perfect. Ooh, that's good. So let's have a feel then. Yes, it is perfect. Well done. So as you can see here, Poppy's is all together, but what I'm just doing is she's got a couple of bits at the bottom. I don't want to add any more water because it will make it too sticky. So I'm just going to try and attach all those spare bits from the bottom to my lump of dough.
Done mine too.
Well done. Okay, so that's Poppy's dough done. And you've sneaked some in your mouth, haven't you?
No.
I think you have. Okay, so the idea now is, once you've got it all into a big ball, try and clear your work surface so you've got some room to start rolling. So I'll just quickly clear this bit away. So if you've got them to hand, grab your rolling pins, your leaves and your circle cutter. Okay, so what we will do is just do a couple of shout outs just to let everybody get to the same bit. So Poppy, take it away.
Oh, shout outs. Okay. Good morning to Grace Fowler.
Oh, good morning, Grace.
Good morning to Nicole and Louisa.
Good morning. Two more.
Good morning to Ethan and Imogen.
Good morning. And I'll say good morning to Libby. Good morning. Right, okay, so a little bit of a rundown about cookie dough. Really important here, don't keep playing with it, which is what these two are doing. I know it's really tempting to play with it, but you'll heat that butter up. You will, the butter will get too warm, then it won't stay in its shape in the oven. Okay, so just try not to squeeze it, try not to touch it, just leave it. It's hard, I know. Okay, so the easiest way for small hands, split the dough in half. Doesn't have to be exactly in half, it just helps with the rolling.
Do I have small hands?
Well, no, you've got bigger hands, but it might just be easier. It's up to you.
Okay.
You do seem to be growing lots at the moment.
I'm not.
Okay, so sprinkle your work surface with flour, and this just stops it from sticking. Now, another thing about cookie dough, don't press down too hard. I say this to all the children that come to my classes because it's so tempting to roll it really hard. Don't do that. Glide it along the top. Otherwise, your dough will crack and it will go sticky. So actually, cookie dough is quite difficult to work with sometimes. So I will show you. So you just glide it along the top. You don't use hardly any pressure at all. So you just roll it over the top. If you get a bit sticky, add a bit of flour and just roll again. Now, I'm just going to show you how to make the leaves out of this cookie dough, because this is the fun bit. So Poppy, can I do it on yours? Is that all right?
I'll have another bit of dough though.
Okay, so I will clear this, so hopefully you can see. What did I say about playing with the cookie dough? All the parents out there are probably saying, don't play with the cookie dough. And they're probably looking at you saying,
She's doing
But
it.
Poppy's doing it. Don't play with it.
Aw.
Okay, so we've got a different variety of leaves. So we've got ones like this, ones like this.
What do you do?
Yeah, we've got little ones,
I want to come round.
and you want. Oh, Poppy's got one to show you.
I'm like this.
Okay, so the idea is to cut around the leaves. Okay. Don't worry if you do not have a leaf, because I'm going to show you with a circle cutter as well. So, hopefully you can see this.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Okay, so I've cleaned it and I've dried it. So you place your leaf over the top and you simply, with a dinner knife, not a sharp knife, you just go all the way round your leaf, like that.
Can we do the stalk too?
You can do the stalk if you want to. So you go all the way round. And if you're lucky, you will get the imprint from the back of your leaf, which is really nice, onto your dough. And then you can pop it onto your baking tray. And then you do that for all of your cookies. Now I'm just going to show you how to do it with a circle cutter. So hopefully you can see this. So you use either side of your circle cutter if you've got one like me. So I've got one that's got a bumpy edge and one that's got a smooth edge. I'm going to do it with a bumpy edge. You right there? Sorry. Okay, Poppy, make the circle
Okay.
with there.
I got a circle.
Oh, okay.
I got round. Sorry.
Okay, so we've got our circle. What we do next is take a section off of it. So I will show you up close. Hopefully you can see this. I'm going to take a piece off and I'm going to press through, and this makes your leaf shape like that.
So small.
It's a small one. But can you see there where I've taken it off of the circle? And then what you can do with a knife, carefully make a line down the middle, and you can just make your details for your leaf. Also, just as a fun thing for you, if you do it next time or another time, we've also got our own leaf cutters here, which you can get in different cake shops. So it's a plunger cutter, but it's got a leaf shape inside. So we literally just push down, press down, lift up,
And wait.
and then you get a leaf shape like that. Lots of them like that. So that's really fun to do as well. So take it away, Pops. You can do yours.
Yay!
So hopefully you got that, how to do the leaves. If you didn't, then I can do it again. Just ask. Now, I think we need to do a shout out. I can see a couple up there.
I'm not going to say what I said last time, but shout good morning to Nick and Uncle Dave.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. It's a lovely day today.
Sorry, I've got some cookie stuff in my.
Oh yeah, you've got the one without the...
Yeah.
Okay, Poppy, go on then.
I need a leave.
Good morning to Sienna and Jensen.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning to James and Madeline.
Good morning. So just place your leaves on your baking tray once you've done.
Right, the poppy.
It clicked my leaf.
What are you doing?
I was cutting out the leaf, but it went the wrong way.
Why did you do it with a circle cutter?
Okay. This leaf doesn't work out for me.
It didn't work out for you.
Right.
Okay, so Poppy, do you want to do this shout out?
Oh.
Go on.
Good morning, Auntie Riri and King Kong Keith.
Good morning.
Where did my knife go?
Here you go.
That's your knife.
You stole my knife.
No, I did not.
Right. Off you go then, Poppy. You've not done one yet.
Wow, how lovely.
Yeah, but do it on there. I lifted it up because I needed to show everybody. That's it, well done. Do you want to make the detail of the leaves? Look, if you look at the leaves here, you'll see all the different lines. You could do that.
Did it?
Well done. That's excellent, Willow.
The stalk is a bit thick though.
You could show everybody.
That's fine. It's not got good imprints in it though.
No, it has. So that's Willow's leaf. She's made her an actual leaf. Hopefully it won't fall off on the floor.
This is my leaf.
It's brilliant. Well done. Pop it on the tray.
We're going to make bigger imprints.
Look, it's lovely, isn't it?
Okay, so you get the idea really, what you have to do, hopefully.
Hopefully.
So we'll do a couple more and then I'll tell you how long they bake for. So do you want to use one of these, look?
Yes, I
Now
may.
use a circle cutter.
That's it.
I'm not sure that's it.
Right, so you press down, push down carefully, that's it, lift up.
What's in here?
That's it. So don't forget to send us photos of your creations, it'd be really nice to see them all. Once you've cut and made all the shapes, what you need to do is just pop them in the fridge for 10 minutes. And the reason is the cooler your cookies are, the less chance they will spread in the oven. So just 10 minutes in the fridge. And then they only take about 10 to 15 minutes. They don't take long. Just keep an eye on them. And that's your autumn leaf cookies. So I hope you enjoyed it. It's lovely to see you all join us this morning. What's up?
Honey's just staring at me.
The dog is down here. This is the problem. So let us know if there's any ideas for next week, because we will be back. Poppy, you haven't rolled your dough, so you need to roll the dough.
Silly me. Wait.
So we will leave you to make your cookies, show us your pictures, pop them in the fridge for 10 minutes, and then cook them in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes.
We won't believe them.
We won't believe our eyes. Right, enjoy your weekends, everyone, and see you next Saturday. So bye-bye.